Ah, finally back! Feels good to be in Ruin again. Thanks, guys. It was nice of you to make sure I got back here safely.
Oh, come on. You don't need to thank us. Yes, I hardly think you needed our help either way. After all, crossbows are rare these days. And people who are skilled with them are rarer still.
What? Oh, nah. A wandering priest spends a lot of time out in the wilderness, you know? I gotta be able to defend myself somehow, but there's no way I could match a pro.
You really think so? I think you make a really good bracer, actually. You're really skilled.
Oh, Estelle, you're making me blush. You keep the flattery up and we might have to get serious.
I thought you agreed to knock it off with the come-ons.
Anyway, about this spooky hunting, people have been coming to the local church about it too. Father Theodore thinks we ain't dealing with a normal spirit here, assuming it is a spirit at all.
Really? Why isn't it normal? The testaments state that when a person dies, a righteous soul was sent to the sky to join Idios.
Right, and sinners are condemned to fall into darkness of Gehenna. Sometimes, though, you get souls who don't really fall into either camp. That's what the church typically referred to as a ghost.
Yeah, wandering souls. Okay. But then I still don't get what makes our ghost not normal if it's a wandering soul.
Well, they don't really wander. According to doctrine, ghosts are usually bound to something. Could be a place, could be a person. Point is, it's something. The ghost everyone's been reporting, though, doesn't seem to behave that way. I got Father Theodore word, I can tell you that much.
Now I get it. Yeah, that's worrying.
Anyway, just something to keep in mind as you investigate. I gotta get to the church. See you, gang. Stay cool and spookless.
That was really good advice. I guess he really does know the testaments. He still doesn't seem like much of a priest, though. Well, I've always heard that the wandering priests are a strange bunch. Back when I was with the troop, we had the oddest wandering sister traveling with us. I never found out why, either. Okay. Anyway, we've heard from all the witnesses Jean wanted us to talk to. I guess we should head back to the guild now, huh? Right behind you. Hey!
Hey, you're back!
Estelle, hello! Niall, Dorothy, what are you two doing in Ruin?
Obviously getting some pictures taken and articles made for this friggin' wildfire of an election. And then I heard something weird beyond that happening, so I stopped by to check out what's up.
Something weird? You mean this white shadow thing people have been reporting?
Actually, while you were out, we had another report of the thing appearing in the city limits. The citizenry is starting to get frightened and demand answers that I can't give them.
This is getting serious.
And the capstone to it all would be the picture this young lady took. This one pretty much puts the nail in the coffin as to what's going on, so to speak.
A picture? You mean? Really? I had no idea you liked ghost hunting, Dorothy. It's nothing like that, really. I was just taking pictures of the hotel at night and skaboosh! Ghost picture! Here, take a look.
Oh god, yeah, there it is.
What?
Wow, that's pretty decisive, alright.
Come on, guys, don't you think this is just a bit too hasty? It might just be a malfunction of the camera, yeah! No, I don't think it's the camera's fault. It's a shiny brand new model from the central factory, and I've been taking really good care of it. It's a malfunction, okay? Malfunction. What, Estelle? You're scary all of a sudden.
Anyway, I'm willing to put a lot more faith in these sightings now. It seems something really is out there. What's the point? I think working with the media on this wouldn't be a bad idea at this juncture. Let's all share information to start with. Did you guys get statements from the witnesses?
Yeah, we checked with all
oh crap, it's an emergency! Help!
Hey, what's wrong? Why are you so worked up? Was someone attacked by monsters?
No. The supporters of Northern Porters are arguing. They're facing one another down the Langland Bridge.
Well, that fuss over an argument? Wait, they're the two mayoral candidates, aren't they? An argument could be bad then.
Oh ho, this sounds like an article and maybe a riot. Dorothy, we're on!
Aye, aye, sir. See you later, Estelle. Man, they're fast. We should be quick too, to be honest. We should be on hand in case things escalate beyond words, as it were. But right.
Thanks, you two. Good luck. Fight, 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 fight. You aren't fooling anyone. We know that you're behind the ghost that appeared at the hotel.
No, my son is bedridden from shock. Have you no shame what disgusting tricks won't you stoop to?
Oh, please, that son is a member of the Ravens. How do you expect us to trust something a worthless fug says? Wait a moment. Criticize me as you wish, but only a coward would attack my family. You retract your statement, calling my son a fug. That was probably a little much there.
But Shah, why are you agreeing? It's because you bend on issues like this that the tourism party dares to try such tactics.
Who's daring to try things?
Oh, I'm a party that won't cross the line. Do you really think your harassment with this ghost ship will really stop us?
Yikes, this is really getting out of hand. Do you think we should step in? They haven't actually gotten violent, so we can't do anything yet. Let's try to get into a good position though if this does turn into a fight. We need to jump in immediately to stop it. Yeah, but there's so many spectators, we can't get any closer. How the heck did Niall manage to get up front already?
Oh, I can't take this anymore.
Oh, do your lip-wristed door suckers when you compete us in a straight fight?
Ooh, that's it. Let's do this.
I employ the Norman firm more mission numbers on it.
Stop, all of you. I'll sink to the level of thuggery. Everyone calm down. We should discuss this rationally.
Oh, crap. Oh, no. I don't think we can stop this now.
My goodness, what a tragedy in the making. Our boy is here. Violence creates nothing. It only opens empty chasms between men. To you I offer this song. A gentle, sad song to encourage you to overcome that which divides your hearts and joins hands as one. The sun shines, a rainbow bridge. I cross it to reach you. And yet, as I search, it fades into the sky, dancing with loneliness on the wind. If this wish is doomed to fade without ever coming true, then may it leave at least a scar. My first promise, a promise I cannot keep. I keep your breath, encased in amber, sealing within this eternal dream. Ah, it seems you're all touched by my song. Remember, there is but one truth. Love is eternal. Well, Portos, I think it'd be a good idea for both of us to cool our heads a bit. Yes, I agree. Besides, we're obstructing traffic. Yes. Back to the harbour, everyone. Yeah. Right, I've got flights to distribute. As soon as I heard the guitar strums, I was like, oh my god, Olivia has arrived. I don't need to put like normal voice on to see who it is.
And the fleeing begins. Somehow, I'm not surprised.
Ah, but the citizens here are easily stirred to both action and rest as anywhere else. No, what truly moves them is the miraculous power of my melody. As I was going through my videos as well, I noticed that I basically gave him the typical sort of posh voice I usually give him. And it has evolved since then, and I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. You there, reporters, take photos and write articles to your heart's content over this day's miracle.
Oh, okay, here we go. Say cheese.
I know whatever lie, I can only do Olivia's voice with a big grin on my face. I can't do it any other way. Marvelous. Yes, take more photos of me, Dorothy. Yes, I'm absolutely fabulous. More.
Right. You guys in the mood to talk about that stuff you mentioned before?
Yeah, sure. I feel like I'll forget it if we don't report it soon anyway. Well then, let's hurry back and report to Jean.
Oh, Estelle, to where are you going? Wait, no, please wait.
Ooh, what a great expression! How heartbroken, it's so cute!
I never found you at the Queen's celebration. I'm very sad about that. How fickle you can be, my Rose. To meet your fated partner again after such a long absence, and then to abandon him. What cruel barbs you cast.
Fated partner, my left Strager. What in the goddess's name are you doing in ruin anyway, Olivia? I thought you were whiling the days away in Elmer's hot springs.
Mueller contacted me at the Maple Leaf Inn, you see. He was kind enough to tell me you'd returned from your travels, Estelle. And I thought to myself, she has been deprived of my person for so long. Her happiness is imperiled. I must welcome her back, and flew here post-haste.
It certainly feels imperiled now. Still, I haven't seen you since the Queen's birthday celebrations. Thanks for your help back there, Olivia. It is nice to see you again.
Truly? Ah, but your honesty makes it difficult for me to stay focused. When you don't take the opening to make a joke at my expense, it leaves me wanting something more.
Let's see you deliver another line like that through broken teeth. Whatever. Jean, this thing is Olivia, one of the people who helped us during the coup. He's a musician from Urbonia, we think.
Ah, nice to meet you. You seem like an interesting person. So I'm guessing you don't mind if we let you in on this then?
Yes, I don't mind. I doubt he'll listen if we tell him to leave anyway.
Oh, Shara, truly you know all there is to know about me.
Your personal history, not quite, but your personality, oh yes, I do. Anyway, going beyond that.
Yes, that sounds like a very good idea.
Seriously, we have a story to talk about here. We don't have all day either. Dorothy and I need to get the scoop on the election.
Right, I get it. So this is where the witnesses had to say.
Estelle relayed the witnesses' testimonies and Kevin's analysis of the situation.
I see you managed to gather a lot of detailed information. It's enough to see that something is definitely up at least. Really? I thought a lot of it was kind of vague.
Well, the possibility of it being a prank from the mayoral candidates to cause problems for the other is out for one. Scaring enormous kids is one thing, but I kinda doubt they'd waste time scaring guards or orphans.
Also, the reports were consistent. The ghost was seen flying in every case. That's the kind of trick I doubt the average man in the street could pull off easily. Well then, it must be a real ghost. Maybe some ancient noble went crazy and was locked up in a lonely cell and forced to wear a mask forever. And after hundreds of years, he revived as a spooky ghoul. But please stop talking about such scary ideas with a happy face. Thanks. Besides, ghosts are supposed to be bound to people or places. It really can't be a ghost, can it?
Not necessarily.
What do you mean, Olivia? Oh, did you notice something? Well, I cannot wait on the matter of our fugitive ghostliness. However, Estelle's reports features several common points. From what she said, I think it's actually quite possible Aspector is bound to a place or person. Oh, you're sharper than I thought. I'd say the same thing, actually. Indeed. As a wandering hunter of love, I must keep a map of Liberl handy at all times. Let us use my map to look at Estelle's sightings from a geographical perspective. Now then, Estelle, you investigated 3 areas, I believe. Here, and here, yes. That's right. The Ruined Warehouse District, the Airlet Checkpoint, and the Mercia Orphanage. It's a straight line. What about them? Oh, if you look over the testimonies for differences, one particular point stands out. Estelle, I don't suppose you see it yourself now looking at the map. A point that was obviously different with all 3 testimonies. Wait, that'd be... What's the difference between all 3 testimonies? I think it's when the white shadow appeared. I'm not sure. Well, it's true that the child and the other 2 saw it after dinner, while the other 2 saw it at midnight. One of those eventually followed the banner of night hours, so I think we can call it close enough to not be a difference. Oh, true. Then allow me. The difference lies in where the ghost went, right? Ah, I did think maybe that was the case. Precisely! Well done! Our raven-feathered tough man in the city's 7 blocks said it went northeast. Our airletting guardsman said it went north. And our young orphan said the white shadow went east. Oh, they're all towards the Royal Academy. What? Now I see, I never would have imagined.
Hey, that's pretty conclusive, yeah. But you look at it like that, not many other places it could come from, really.
Exactly my point. Generous Royal Academy, it must be around there. Olivier, you're pretty clever. Okay, I don't care if it's a ghost or whatever. We're gonna go to the academy and find out just what it is. I assume you have permission to enter the academy? Absolutely. I'll phone ahead. Go on over and investigate. See if you can get to the bottom of all this. I do have to wonder if our reporter friends have any plans, however.
Really can't afford to cut out on the election. Okay, Dorothy, I'll leave this in your hands.
Yes, sir. I'll do some real ghost hunting. I'll get tons of pictures.
No! Help solve the damn mystery. You follow Estelle and take pictures relating to this ghost mess.
Oh, okay. I don't really get it, but I'll do my best. Hey, we didn't actually agree to this part. Now. They did get us that photograph, so let's help them out and return, okay? I think it'll be okay, don't you? Kind of feels like this will eat away at any seriousness the situation might have had. Still, Dorothy probably can help us out, so...
That's settled then. I'm counting on you guys. You'll excuse me? I have a couple of mayoral candidates to interview. Oh, before that though, Estelle. Your dad told me a little about the Joshua thing. Not a lot, but enough for me to get the picture. I know you're worried about those people. If I hear anything that might be related, I'll forward it to the guild.
What?
So, yeah, give a stiff upper lip. Or something. Anyway, gotta go.
Aww. Niall. Aww. Niall's embarrassed. He's a really big shock when he heard about it from Cassius, I think. I think he's really been looking for a way to help you, Estelle. Really? Oh, if only he could be a little more honest, it'd be sweet. I'll make sure to contact the guild too if I take any more neato photographs of weird people. So, Estelle, fight on, yeah, or something. Thanks, Dorothy. Anyway, off to the Royal Academy. Like I said, I'll call ahead and let them know to let you in. Good luck, guys, we're counting on you. And this time we're taking Olivier with us. Oh no. I mean, I don't think we have any choice. He's going to come along whether we want him to or not. I don't even know why I'm bothering to ask at this point, but I suppose you want to come too, Olivia. Oh, my dear Estelle! Oh, you may as well ask if fish swim or birds fly. Why, after all, do you think I abandoned the warm, moist embryo of Elmo to come here? Embrace, not embryo. Figures. Shara, what do you think? Should he come with us? Well, to be honest, I think we could use the help, but... Let me ask you one question, Olivier. Does Cassius know you're still in Liberl? Huh? My! Oh, Shara, you wound me with such insinuations. The honest answer is yes. Cassius, or shall I say Brigadier General Bright, is well aware. Does that answer satisfy? Fair enough. But since you'll be helping us, don't expect me to go easy on you. If you don't give it your all, I'll keep you up all night. Oh my. Yes, of course, I shall commit my body and soul to your cause. Have no fear. Whoa, something really feels really adult here. It's exciting! Nice, Shara. Looks like you know how to manage Olivier. The central factory is established in 1157. The test flight they cut to here was in 1168. And the schedule is Lanzo Commission in 1175. Right. Alright, I've learned up to there. Oh my. Are you here because you saw my request? Yes, ma'am. Sure did. Pretty urgent, right? Yes, today I'd like to ask you to act as a guest teacher at Sunday school. How about it? Are you available? Yeah, I can do it. I'm not super confident, but I'll give it my best shot. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I had asked the Grayson and Kana to be the guest lecturer, but she suddenly had to leave on guild business. Ah, Kana suddenly had to go, did she? Kana is currently working, we know, at the training lodge, so yeah. It put the church in a fix, and I was very disheartened. I see, so that's why it's so sudden. So, what should I do? First, come into the side room. I'll explain what I'd like for the class there. I see. Okay, yeah, I think I get the gist. Start with an explanation of the guild, move on to an overview of a bracer's job. And then last but not least, answer the kids' questions correctly, right? Yes, that will be plenty. If you'll excuse me, I'll be going back to class. I'll call you momentarily, so please wait here until then. Still, truly the world is a strange place. Oh, for once we agree. I was just thinking that myself. What's up? Is there something on my face? No, but not even I could have predicted this. To think the day would come when Estelle would take the altar. Sure is a big surprise, isn't it? It just means that a certain girl famous for skipping Sunday school has grown up well, I guess. Oh, Estelle, your mentor is so proud. That's nice to say, I think. True, I'm not super confident, but I should be fine teaching some kids. I hope so, but... well, I'll be relaxing until it's over. What are you gonna do, Olivier? Well, I have little to offer. You have my full attention and support. The class should be well visible from the second floor here, so I'd like to watch from there. Ooh, nice idea. I should take tons of pictures. Please don't screw anything up, you two.
These two together are a freaking recipe for a disaster. Oh my god. In fact, all of those people, like, Estelle is the sensible one in this team. Now then, everyone, we're going to have a guest teacher for the remainder of class. They've taken time with their busy schedule to come speak to us, so don't be rude, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Man, one of these kids sounds possessed by a demon.
Alright. Come on out.
Oh, man, who are you?
I was just about to introduce myself. Give me a sec. Alright, well, hello. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm still pretty new to the job, but I'm what we call a bracer. What? You're a bracer? Now, that's so cool. How old are you, miss?
No, we'll have time for questions later. First, let's have our guest review what we've already gone over. If you wouldn't mind, Miss Estelle.
Okay, is everyone ready? let's go over today's class real quick.
Let's begin all about bracer activities. Oh my god. Choose the correct answer and guide the special class to success.
First, let's talk about my job as a bracer. So, a bracer is a specialist at investigation and combat. And our main duty as bracers is...
Protection of the peace and security of local regions.
the protection of the peace and citizenry of local regions. We don't just slay monsters and prevent crimes either. Bracers protect goods in transit and even look for lost items. We help in a variety of ways. Alright, that was perfect. Bracers are broadly divided into two groups, senior bracers and junior bracers. Of those, junior bracers are what you might call trainees, and by successfully completing missions and training hard, they eventually earn a promotion to become full bracers. But even once you become a full bracer, you're further divided up into different classes. We call these ranks, and each rank is assigned in accordance to your experience in search and success.
G to A. Because S rank is hidden.
There are 7 ranks from G to A. These are the only formal ranks, and when a bracer is close to being promoted, A+ is added to said rank. A plus is added to the rank. Furthermore, there's also an S rank, but it's kind of an unofficial honorary rank given to persons who've performed exceptional deeds.
Which I have a feeling she's going to be an S rank at some point.
So publicly, A rank bracers are the highest bracers in the guild. Yes, I am killing this!
Please don't sacrifice the children.
Alright, let's talk about the organisation that manages bracers. A bracer guild. I think you learned this in class, but the guild operates not just in the Liberl Kingdom, but all over. This global organisation was established about the same time as the Orbital Revolution, which was...
If I recall, it was 30 years ago.
roughly 30 years ago.
It was 50 years. 50 years! Fuck, it was 50 years!
Well, more recently you think, huh? So not buying this.
I just remembered afterwards it was 50 years.
So next we'll talk about the guild's relationship with foreign countries. At the moment the guild has branches across the entire continent, but the reason the guild has been able to expand to this level is because it's a non-governmental organisation with no ties to a specific nation. But even within its practical activities, the guild has a lot to think about. For example, they have to keep promises to prevent them from ending up opposed to nations. The most famous promise related to that is...
I think it was the non-interference with state powers, if I recall. I don't know. I feel like it was either the non-combatant agreement with national armies or the non-interference with state powers. Unless it's It's definitely not number 2 because you know for a fact that they're not immune. See, it's kind of like almost the same sort of thing because the thing is the Queen did commission us, like give us request us, because it's one of those sort of like weird things like, okay, you can fight them in self-defense, but you can't attack the army, but if you're attacked, you can do. But I do think it's non-interference with the state powers.
The agreement of non-interference with state powers. In other words, no sticking our nose into state affairs or systems. Problems with national boundaries are ultimately nothing for that country's people to think about. Commenting on or interfering with this kind of thing is against international rules. Yes, nailed it! The guild uses lots of methods like this to separate its duties from a nation. Of course, not everything is always solved so simply according to the code, so sometimes in emergencies you can end up in situations that are contradictory to the code. But in times like that, bracers are asked to put on one basic principle above all else. In other words, we bracers in all situations should prioritize the safety of civilians. If you think about this first and foremost, you'll naturally be guided to the correct action.
And this is what came in when it was to do with the Queen getting like help from us, because we couldn't interfere with the nation's problems unless the Queen herself or somebody commissioned us to for the safety of the civilians. So we kind of used that as a loophole. I do remember that from the first game.
Well, sometimes when you try taking action, you'll end up with a whole bunch of other problems, but overcoming stuff like that is part of the job too. Yeah, that's a good summary. And that pretty much sums us up. How was it? Did everyone understand?
That ends the first half of the class.
Yeah, she's working hard. Just when did that girl actually sit down and study all this? I'm impressed.
Can I redo the bit with the orbal date, please? Alright, it's the time that you've all been waiting for. You got anything you want to ask our guests, go ahead and raise your hand. Please, Mr. Estelle, carry on.
Sure thing, leave it to me. Who's ready to get their questions answered?
Q&A time, any question goes. Let the crowd answer and overcome any risky or questionable questions.
Oh, put me. Wow, you sure got a lot of energy. What's your question? When can you become a bracer? What age can you become a bracer? Well, to become a bracer, you first need to become a junior bracer. You can become one if you pass the test, but to take the test...
You're required to be at least 16 years of age.
You're required to be 16 or older. Of course, even if you pass the exam, you don't instantly become one. For a while, you'll receive training under the guidance of an older bracer. Once you've gained enough experience, you'll finally become a junior bracer. Perfect answer. Oh, okay, so you've got to be 16. Okay, got it. Thanks, miss. Oh, excuse me, teacher. May I ask a question? By the way, you've got to beat on monsters no matter what. Some of them are really cute. That's a good question. How to respond to monsters is tough. But in general...
Prioritize client's intent. Usually.
We prioritize the client's intent. There's no absolute right answer when dealing with monsters. It really depends on the situation. So if the client doesn't demand their extermination, we may sometimes let them go. It's kind of a tricky question, but looks like I was able to answer perfectly. You.
I remembered it from room because I let those monsters live.
Might I ask a question too?
Todd Howard, you absolutely can ask a question. Does it just work?
Sure, go for it.
Estelle can be your snack.
There's a case, and what about where the Sky Bandits attacked an airliner? Was it the Royal Army arrested the Sky Bandits, or was it Bracers?
You mean the disappearance of the Linde? The ones who finally arrested the Sky Bandits were...
The Royal Army Forces.
The Royal Army Forces. In the final entry mission, the Bracers and Royal Army worked together using a pincer move to corner them. When the Sky Bandits tried to flee, the Royal Army caught and arrested them.
Yes.
In other words...
Plus, if I'm devoured, then I wouldn't be able to stream. That will be a very sad thing. The people demand it.
In other words, the Bracers and the Royal Army cooperated to flush them out. Alright, no problems here.
Okay, so the Royal Army and the Bracers work together. That's so cool!
Can I ask something?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm actually studying for entrance exams and just forgot this, but which of the three principles in the code is the protective duty to civilians?
Yeah. How the heck am I supposed to remember something like that? Wait a second, the protective duty to civilians principle. That is...
I don't know. I feel like it's number 1. Because that is your number 1 priority.
Guild Code Principle 1, I think?
Was it? I thought the first principle was basic ideology.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry, I already knew the answer. The protective duty to civilians is the second principle.
Well, I'm sure glad you know. This is so embarrassing. So no more questions? Okay, I've got a question then. Go ahead. So it doesn't have much to do with the class, but when the males arrested, the Queen's airship came, right? How big was the airship? I knew there'd be one. There's always one with some weirdo question that has nothing to do with anything. By the Queen's ship, do you mean the Arceli? Yeah, that. They look real big, but I wonder how big it really was. The Arceli's size? I think I've read about that in a book before.
Oh my god, how big was it? I have read it in a book. think it was 42. It was probably 32.
I think it has an overall length of 42 hours, if I remember right. That might not be exactly precise, but it should be close. Wow, that's huge. Thanks, Mrs. Estelle.
Wow. Only 2 wrong. I'm okay with this. Any more questions, children? If not, then I believe that's all for our guest speaker today. Everyone say thank you to Miss Estelle.
Thank you very much. Sure, thank you. Bye, kids.
And quite frankly, one of them, it doesn't even count.
Thank you for your time. I know you're quite busy. The children were overjoyed. Thanks. I was pretty nervous before I did it, but if they had fun, then it was worth it. I do apologise for cutting things short, but I have more classes, if you'll pardon me. Should the chance come again, I would love to have you back for another talk. Sure thing.
If I did terrible, I'm pretty sure she'd say, please never come back again. We appreciate you taking time out of your day, but please never come back again.
Seems you managed just fine. You, somehow.
No need to be so humble. I witnessed your performance. You were a fantastic teacher.
Oh, come on, really? Still, it made me think about just how much... I don't know. Every time they asked for details, I started panicking. Well, just make sure to work hard from now on. No one's gonna trust a bracer who doesn't even know the code. Yeah, I'll keep working at it, I promise.